Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Dale's Devotional. I'm so glad to see you guys. I'm so blessed every time that I receive anything from you guys, any kind of comment, message, anything like that, guys. Your likes on the video, the views on the videos, guys. Thank you so much. By the way, I'm Dale from 9 Acre Family Farms. Every Sunday, almost every Sunday, I try to put out a devotional on our channel. It's a verse that throughout the week has spoke to me, and I feel like sharing it with you guys. And if this is something that you enjoy, please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends. Because above all, guys, it's not about the views, it's not about any of that. It's about, is this working for you guys? So that's the best way and the happiest you can make me is if that you find this beneficial in your life and you're sharing this with others. Guys, I thought I would come from the lake. We're actually camping this week, and we are on Grand Lake in Oklahoma, and we're down on Eagles Landing is the name of the campgrounds we're on, and they call it a resort. It's beautiful here. We're right on the point of the lake. I come from a little gazebo here that I really like, and hopefully I can share some of it with you. And this morning during my quiet time, I spent time out here in prayer, reading some of my verses, and I knew it had been a while since I've come to see you guys here. So I knew that these verses were the devotional has not come as often as it should ever since the storm that we suffered. So I thought I'd come in out of the wind into this heated fishing dock. I've seen people come here and fish in here, and they've had some success on this little dock. So I thought I'd come check it out. Got some jet skiers already out there having at it. Hey, everybody's supposed to have fun. Guys, I thought I'd take a moment and talk about the fact that I haven't been bringing you any videos. Been a little discouraged since we had the really bad storm on the 9, and it was the second one for the year. It done even more damage, tore up more trees. Been a little discouraged. Plus, I had one of the busiest times of my work actually happened in the last week. So I had a lot going on and really didn't focus too much on YouTube. Honestly, it was low on my priority list. Well, it was getting a little loud in there, wasn't it? The jet skiers, and somebody else wanted to come close it up. And it's, as you can tell, it's not morning, guys. It's actually the evening here. But I always put this out in the mornings. That's why I said good morning to start off. Hope you don't mind listening to the sound of the waves crash in the background, and hopefully you can hear me fine. Guys, I think about that storm, and I think about all the damage that it had done to our farm. I think about the hecticness of work, and how I almost seemed too busy to spend time doing the things that I enjoy. But I knew we were preparing to come on this trip, spend a small amount of time away from all the hustle and bustle. Yeah, there's still things to do on the farm, still got cleanup to do. Guys, it'll be there when I get home. There's nothing pressing. It's a bunch of down trees still. I do have damage on the house, and as far as skirting, and it actually tore up how the skirting is attached. So I'm gonna have to probably come up with a different way of attaching skirting, or come up with better skirting for our house. Financially, that's gonna take a little while for me to do. So I'm gonna patch it up the best I can until I financially can afford to do that. But guys, all of that adversity and everything, I was reminded this morning, actually, in my quiet time when I was here next to this lake. And that was before a big storm rolled in and actually done damage to the camper. Didn't really damage the camper, it just kind of picked it up and spun it in place, which you'll see that later. But in all that quiet and that stillness, I stumbled across Psalms 59:11. Psalms 59:11 reads, "But I will sing of your strength in the morning. I will sing of your love, for you are my fortress, my refuge in times of trouble." Now, we've talked about how even though we had a deadly, tremendous storm, we were unscathed. And actually, our house itself is unscathed. Yeah, I have a little bit of damage. I have a little bit of damage from skirting, but that skirting was not very good to begin with, and I knew it was going to have to be replaced at some point. But guys, other than that, I mean, other than being scared, we were fine. In fact, something told us that evening to go to a town away from there, to leave the farm and go somewhere else. Now, that doesn't sound right. I mean, your home is supposed to be your safe place, right? So that's where you want to go to. Well, when you live in a trailer house in eastern Kansas, and they start talking about 90-mile-per-hour winds or severe thunderstorms, you pretty much find somewhere else to be. That trailer isn't where you want to be at. Now, the Lord has always kept us safe in that trailer. The Lord has kept us safe so many ways. Wrecks on the side of the road. I talked about that the last trip we had. We blew out tires, and He kept us safe on the side of the road. He provided for us so that we could not only make it to our destination, but also that everything was going to be okay. Our brothers and sisters, I firmly believe if we stay in the Lord's Word, we follow His teaching, we spend time in His Word, laying those words in our heart, that He will keep a fortress of safeness around us. He will not allow one of His children to be harmed. Now, do children of God get harmed? Yes, they do. But what's the plan? Is there maybe something else in the plans that we don't know about? Has something been in the works for quite a while? That's not for us to know. So if I can convey anything from today's verse, spend time with the Lord. Spend time in His words. Pray to Him devoutly so that He can put a fortress around you. And then sing of the Lord's love, and sing of those things that He provided for you. Till next time, guys, farm on. Keep strong. I love you, and so does God.